Mm. Okay, well, hey guys, my name is gentlemen, welcome to a game called Glitchhikers. This just randomly started and I just launched it. I don't know anything about this game. Oh, you can drive. Cool. I heard it's like a chiller type story thing. I don't know how to describe games. I forgot to read the description. I always forget to read the description. Change speed WS. Nice. Oh, we're blinking. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. Cool. Is it gonna start? Alright. I probably want to keep my eyes on the road. Alright.
And that was Pinky's Dream by David Lynch. This is Radio 90, and you're listening to Night Drive. Thanks for joining us tonight. Almost 100 years before Columbus ever sailed to the Americas, a Chinese explorer named Zhang He made 7 naval expeditions, traveling thousands of miles with over 300 ships. When the next emperor came to power, all the ships were destroyed, and the Ming Dynasty entered a period of isolationism that lasted hundreds of years. With that one decision, the fate of the world changed. Let's go on a journey together with our next song, Find Me on a Whim.
Sure. This is odd. What's the red in the distance? Oh, it's another car, isn't it? Oh, that's kind of cool. And speed up like that. Is that a car? Was it a wreck back there? What is that red in the distance? Whoa, what was that? The night's so starry. What's with all the glitches? I'm very confused. Is that a car? I think it is a car. You can see the stars and the moon. It's kind of cool. Am I supposed to do something to advance the dialogue? I'm clicking. I don't think so. It said click to advance dialogue, and there hasn't been any so far, so. Whoa, there's someone next to me. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Hiker, thanks for the pickup. I was beginning to think it would be hours before I got a lift from someone worthy. Something worthy. Okay. Are you hurt? Bad experience? I've never done this before. Bad experience? Had a bad experience with hitchhiking before? Hiker. It's nothing a little drive can't fix. Just to the next stop would be great. A little drive can fix a lot. Mind if I smoke? I don't care. Driving is lonely, driving is fun, driving is calming, driving is a metaphor. I'd say calming. Driving is nice. Calming. Lets you be alone with your thoughts. Is that the joint? Good old BC bud. Everyone needs a little time with their thoughts. Get to know them better, you know? They say the journey's more important than, you know, the other thing. Why are you driving? I'd say just to get, I don't know. Just to get somewhere. Alternarian. What is that? Grounded. That's cool. When I was a kid, we had a cabin out on one of those islands at night. Jeez, I'm horrible at this. When I was a kid, we had a cabin out on one of those islands. At night, you could see thousands of stars. It was so bright, you didn't need a flashlight. I gave I gave them all names: Atticus and Caesar and Granda and Saul. They fought each other. They fought each other in wars of my making. Alliances formed when they were broken. And alliances formed and were broken. Explosions burst across the sky. I was a god to them. Why are these responses so weird? I think the stars are a light in this darkness. Maybe the darkness is an illusion. Maybe I should start drinking coffee again. My parents pretty much ignored me. Father was too drunk, mother too busy. Yet I still remember those days fondly. Think that says something about me? Yeah, I don't know. When am I supposed to respond? Probably does. One day, a man came to the grassy spot where I played. He said he was from the stars, and he pleaded for my mercy. I told him it was all make-believe. He just shook his head. Did that actually happen? Don't you believe me? Maybe I don't believe myself. I was just a kid. The moon's red, that's cool. Too bad I was really never a kid. Thanks for the lift. Did she get out?
Well, that was a little different. Ever wonder why the night sky is black?
This is weird.
Even though there is nowhere you could look that doesn't eventually have a star? Shouldn't it be white? And scientists say the average color of the universe is beige. There are stars above you even in the day, and they are watching. Gravity will, up next. Keep your eye on the road, and have a lovely drive.
This is weird. It's interesting, but it's weird. Someone just gonna appear in my car again? That's what happened last time. Also, what are the two, like, red lights up there? Like, what am I... Those are cars, but I can't seem to pass them. And there's nobody in my car yet. Huh. Are they gonna appear in my car? 'Cause that's what happened last time. They did. Okay. Wow, that guy has one. Okay, that's weird. Just in the nearest hospital. The baby's just about ready to pop. Thanks for the pickup. Not many of our species seem to be willing to take me. Of your species. Oh, it's an alien. Wow. My species? What do you mean, my species? Sorry, that was insensitive. Sorry, was that insensitive? I'm still trying to learn all your societal customs. Wow, I'm great at this. I'm from a little planet in the Triangulum galaxy. Our star got too close to each other, to another system, and almost collided with the blue giant. There was a war, and it made the planet totally unlivable, of course, so we left. That seems unlucky. What was your planet like? Did a little girl do it? Oh, actually. Did a little girl from the islands cause it? What? I don't know what you mean. My journey here was long, but wonderful. There are so many worlds in the galaxy, so much life. A little planet of tiny volcanoes and baobabs, sure. A civilization of artists and dreamers who believe we are just all living in someone else's story. Tribes of nomadic people who live amongst the stars. You know, the elements from that form life were created in the heart of the star that exploded, spreading the elements throughout the galaxy. You and me, we're made of stars. Okay. My god, it's full of stars. We are one with the universe. First bit of sense you've made. Sure. We are one with the universe. We are, all of us, children of the stars. In many mythologies of this world, the sun is a deity of power, light, fire, strength. Some myths say it must be reborn every year, whereas the Earth Goddess represents life, birth, fertility. But really, there would be no life without the sun, no Earth without the sun. We are all born from the stars, like the sun. Shouldn't the sun god be the creator of life? This is weird. Forgive the ancients their mistakes. What? They were dumb back then. It's just a metaphor. I don't know. We have to forgive the ancients their mistakes. They created stories to help them understand the world. I suppose it's not their fault if they failed. My sister lost a baby. For years she couldn't talk about it. Then one day she said to me, "It's just as well. This universe doesn't care about life. I'll wait for the next one." That's odd. I can't wait. The hospital just up here. Sonder. You know what that is? It's a sudden realization, though, that every other person, all the people around you driving those cars, are fully conscious people with their own stories and goals and loves and thoughts. Just think about that for a second.
And the circle of life continues. We don't
I
always
left.
have control over our lives, over what happens to us. But we do control how we react. Accept, grow, live, love, hide, fade, wither, wisen, embrace,
Sorry, it's cold.
fight. You are all alone out there, but you know, you're never alone. Millions of distinct bacteria share your body. You're never alone.
That's
Keep
creepy.
driving, driver. Turtles all the way down is up next.
It was a little wholesome and actually a good message for a minute, and then it just said I'm not alone, ever, which is not a good thing. This is odd. It just seems that we're picking up people and they're telling us stories. They're really, like, deep and odd, but kind of cool, actually. It's interesting. I wonder who the next person will be. I'm glad it doesn't make you steer, by the way. I really like that. Because if you made you steer, I don't know. Oh, there's someone there. I didn't even notice. Alright. Hiker. These seems like an important journey for you. Why did you pick me up? To learn something. Yeah. I want to learn. You can always learn things from meeting new people. Greater empathy, broader viewpoints, new experiences. You are wise to seek it. You know what? That's true. Because from me being on YouTube and me, like, in the past couple of years, like, meeting different people that have different viewpoints of me, I've learned so much, dude. Wow. It's just weird thinking back to years before, like, I did all of this and I knew, like, people, like, in different places that had different viewpoints of me. And then it's just weird thinking of the opinions I used to have. Well, thank you. The night is cold and the world is wide. Connecting with one person seems a miracle in a world with 7 billion souls. No such thing as miracles, possible connections all around. Connections are just chemistry, connecting is the meaning of life. Sure. Connecting with other people is the meaning of life. Sorry. I like that. All of us in this world to form a greater whole, a network of consciousness. Forget the uncaring universe. Forge care with each other, here, now. A new universe of understanding and bonding. 7 billion people, such a difficult number to even comprehend. 7 billion seconds ago, I was 222 years younger. So she's 222? What? And imagine, we all came from the same place thousands of years ago, all of us. Common ancestors. The Hindu language has roots in this common with Greek, Russian, English. In those ancient times, we knew so much less about how the world worked. We created stories to explain it, rituals to give our lives order in a place that seemed to have little. There's still no order or meaning. Stories are important, we still do that. Stories are important. This music is creepy. But mysterious. Well, the stories we make are important. They are. They allow us to empathize more widely. They communicate. They teach. They entertain. They make us think and grow. Perhaps stories themselves are our meaning. The value of a life the value of a life is in its sharing, right? Yes? In Vedic times in India, the basis of early Hinduism, two of the major deities were Anginai and Soma. Anginai was a personification, of a ritual fire, in which offerings were burnt to give to the gods. Smoke rose into the heavens, you see, carrying the messages to the divine where mortals could not go. Angie was a messenger. What do you call Angie? If things put in the fire rose to the heavens, why didn't the people jump into the fires themselves? Soma personified the holy drink that granted immortality, one of the offerings to the gods. Some believe it was a hallucinogen, drunk in holy, ecstatic ritual. The gods of bad trips, perhaps. And the imagery has survived to this day. Soma is commonly used in a reference to like narcotic or pharmaceutical pharmacological substances. The word traveling through the ages, even ideas have lives and journeys. Both Angie and Soma represented types of journeys, ways we try to understand the world. We still try. We are faced with an uncaring universe, and yet fewer and fewer people embrace the comfort of religion. Religion's weird. Because there's so many, so it's so hard to know which one's right. And it's just so hard to pick one and believe in it, because there's always going to be doubts of the other ones, because you never know which one's right. It's weird and large topic that I'm not going to get into. Oh, I didn't pick. Whoops. Didn't know the timer. My bad. We are all on our journeys, driving. Why do you drive this night? Just to get somewhere. I'm just trying to get somewhere. A pragmatist, then. I hope our journey is successful, friend. Oh, they left.
Look at the night sky.
Huh.
What do you see out there? Emptiness? Chaos? An uncaring void? Or do you see the stars? The art of the nebulae? The romance of distant galaxies? Is God watching you? Is she watching any of us? 7 billion people on this world, and all we have is each other, our own little infinity. Now count back with me, driver. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. This has been Radio 90 Night Drive. Travel safe.
So confused.
Good night.
Why'd they say goodnight? Is there anybody? There's nobody in my car. Oh, they were just talking about the empty void. That's why. This is a really cool game. It gets deep in a way that's like, it makes you think, and it's like worded and it's written in a way that's just like, wow. Oh, this is really cool. I like the style too. I think if it was like any more like realistic looking, and if it wasn't this type of style, it would just kind of ruin it. Or not ruin it, but I think it's better this way. Because the simplicity of everything around, and then just the big empty sky. Also, I don't know if you like notice it, but when you turn, the music turns with your head, so it feels like you're actually turning your head. No, is that it? Oh no. I want more, dude. I want like not a full game. I do want a full game actually, of just different stories like that. That was really cool. I was really iffy on it at first because I just didn't know what was happening. And then the messages started coming in and the different stories, and I understood the game. That was really cool though. Just picking up people, driving aimlessly and picking up people, and then just hearing their stories. That'd be a really fun thing to do, but very I feel like that wouldn't happen in real life. I think people wouldn't be as willing to get deep like that anymore. I don't know though. That's really cool though. How they mixed with like religion and just like the emptiness of the sky, and it's somebody watching you, or you're never alone, things like that. It's just hearing those things, it's just weird because it really makes you think without you even noticing it. Like throughout this entire time, like when they said emptiness or is God watching you, I started thinking about those things, and it's weird. Plus the sound, wow. Like when you turned your head, I just explained this before, but when you turned your head, the music, like the narrator and the music, like it turned with you. So like, you know, if you turn in a car and you turn your head this way, the music is going to be like more play this way, and over here it's more, you know, like not muffled, but it's going to be quieter over here. That's cool. That's a really cool detail. I think the graphics work, I already explained this again, but the graphics work really well with this because like everything was super simplistic, and then the sky was, it was easier to appreciate the sky for what it is, because it was very simple, but then they also put in like different effects of like I'm bad at explaining myself, but that was really cool. Is there anything after this? I'm gonna wait because I think there may be something after this. I'm not sure. No? Okay. Well, whatever. This was really cool. I want to see more with this, like more. I know this is a full game, but like I want to see, like, I don't know how long this is. I've been recording for 24 minutes. I want to see something like an hour. That was really, I would play so much more of that. It's really interesting. I hear just different viewpoints of that, and a game making you think. I don't really play many games that make me do that, and it's weird. But yeah, if you like this, oh, it just closed on me. Alright, well, now the game's actually over, so whatever. So if you like this video, make sure you smash the like button right in the face. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!